Black River, 40 minutes, 1 and 2.
How are you doing, Jody? Lance, how's it going? Skyfly, good evening. Lance, you still at school? Here comes a tug towing a big, big barge. Okay, Frank. Jody. Oh, you're gonna spray for the skeeters, huh? A lot of mosquitoes down there, Frank? Jody? Brenda. Good evening, Brenda.
Hit the wrong button. What's up, Paul?
Hey, how you doing? How'd your day go?
What's up, Bob, Joel, Brenda, Jody, Lance? I gotta do that class again tomorrow.
Oh, it's 2 days?
I was only supposed to be one day, but all these idiots went and did it on their phone at home and not realizing that they were supposed to take a class with it. So they all thought they got out of it. It didn't show. A bunch of people didn't show up today. They were supposed to show up. They told me you got to come in tomorrow and do it. So I got to go in there and do another class tomorrow.
So you got paid for today though, right?
Yeah, I'll get 10 extra hours of overtime today. Because my route already puts me at 10 extra hours of overtime a month already. So I'll have a total of 30 this month.
Hey, Bob Casey. So how'd your bus trips go today? Good?
Uh,
I bet Douglas missed you, didn't he?
Aubrey was home today, so if he came out, she would have held him.
Oh, okay.
She knows how to take care of Doug.
Doug likes Aubrey.
Well, Doug pretty much likes everybody. He doesn't really. He does come out when I get home in the afternoon, so God, this one lady was fucking getting on my nerves today at the training
Really?
class. Yeah, I'm trying to show her how to do the computer work, and she just keeps saying, "I want to see my paycheck." I'm like, "That's not what we're doing here. I'm not showing you your damn paycheck. I don't have access to that." That's all she kept asking me over and over again. I kept telling her, like, call HR or call freaking your payroll specialist if you want to know how what your paycheck's like. All we're doing over is a new time clock. That's it.
Is that pretty much all that you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just showing people the going over with them the new time clock and going through the computer network with them and all that, or the new computer app they have to use and all that.
Now, are you going to be doing training after this training?
Probably next year, but not the rest of the year. Though.
Not the rest of the year. Okay, so it's not
No,
like it's a part of your job all year round.
no, it is, but we're at the end of the year, so there is no more training this year. That's it. Anything they do over summer for summer school, that's a whole different program.
They take care of that.
Yeah. And the only thing they should have to do for that is ESC, which is like your physical for the bus and stuff like that. You have to do. You have to show that you can run back to the back of the bus at a certain amount of time and all that crap. I had 3 groups come in today. There was about 9 people in each group.
Guy Fly flew his Neo too.
All I'm doing
Lance?
is teaching a bunch of old people that don't know electronics.
Okay. Yeah, because that's usually your typical new bus driver, isn't it? An older person.
Most of them, yeah. 'Cause most of them are retired from other jobs. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of them. Like the lady that was bugging me today, she's like, "I don't know how I'm going to do any of this. I don't have a computer at home." I'm like, it's your problem. It's fucking 2025. You should have a computer, or 2026. You should have a computer in your damn house.
Lance said hello earlier. He didn't come in or anything.
Yeah, I said hi to him. Told the lady, I said, "Well, go to Walmart and get you a little Chromebook or something." I said, "You can go get a decent little Chromebook for about to $200, depending on what kind of deals they got going on Walmart.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know what else to tell you. You can do it on your phone, but it's not really, their website isn't really designed for mobile, so it's kind of a little finicky.
Well, even if they got a Chromebook or whatever, or like a small one, they still have to have internet service, right?
Well, she's got internet at her house, but she just doesn't have a computer. And I told her, I said, well, you can go to Walmart and get a Chromebook. I said, she's like, well, I got my husband's old laptop. I said, well, how old is she? She was about 15 years old. I said, no. I said, because that's going to have like Windows fucking 8 or something on it, and it's not going to have any security. I said, no, you just need to go get you a new laptop. So you can get a decent one from just doing internet stuff at Walmart. Sometimes they put those Chromebooks at Walmart, the little Samsung ones, you can get them for $100 out the door. For somebody that's just doing basic internet stuff, those are perfect for the price. And then she was like, well, the last computer I was on, she goes, I think was like when, like back in 94. I was like, holy shit. You were on fucking
10 years
Windows
ago.
3. No, that was like 30 years ago.
20 years ago.
No, 30 years ago.
Yes, you're right.
I told her, I said, Jesus, I was like, you ain't been on a computer since then? She goes, not really. I said, holy crap.
How old is she? Justin, how old is she? Most of us older folks aren't computer literate, as you well know.
Hot glue gun?
Uh,
I think it's in your drawer.
might be in one of them drawers.
Oh, bitch.
What you making for dinner, Justin?
Oh, I don't have any idea, to be honest with you. I don't even ask.
Yep, Bob, that's correct. Relieves the stress of the day.
Brenda, I got what 3.5 days left, and I'm retired for the summer. His last day's today, Brenda. I thought. Oh, next Friday. Okay. Let's say I thought you said he had like 10 days left the other day.
Lance has got, I don't know how many days Lance has left. Do you?
Yeah, he's probably at about 18, 16, 18 days, somewhere in there.
Okay, so he doesn't get to leave until sometime in June, right?
Yeah, but he gets out before his kids actually go out for the summer. I think he gets out I think he's officially done like a week and a half before school ends.
Okay.
Apparently, from what he was saying, I guess they're not replacing his position. So
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what he said earlier.
yeah, they're killing his program and putting more money into the wood shop. See, they don't really do a lot of blue collar per se courses anymore here.
Really?
At our schools, they're all computer and robotics, and they got like 3D printing classes, and it's all
Accounting and all that kind of stuff.
no, it's all electronic. It's
Yeah, but
all technical stuff.
what I'm saying is do they teach kids like how to become accountants and things like that, or?
No, not really, because it's all being replaced by computers.
Okay.
Accountant job isn't going to be a job in 5, 10 years. It's going to be a job lost to time because it's all going to be done by computers. I mean, most companies have already gone that way. Even our district, they're eliminating 9 payroll positions and going all computerized with the payroll now. Finally, something they should have done 15 years ago. I don't know
Hey,
why the fuck
Donald.
it took them
Good
this long.
evening.
Yeah, they do a lot of STEM programs. Exactly, Donald. They're more focused on STEM stuff because I mean, to be honest, in 20, 30 years, dude, a lot of these blue collar jobs are going to be replaced by fucking robots anyway.
There's not going to be a lot of hands-on.
It's going to be some guy that owns a company, and it's going to be a bunch of fucking robots putting drywall and shit up all day. They're not going to need people, physical people, to do that job anymore. They'll have like one guy on the site that's just watching everything, making sure it's going the way they want it. Think about it. Robots don't cut corners. They just do what they're told, and they just keep doing it the same way every time. They don't need breaks. They don't
They don't
need
have to take a
lunches.
break. Yep.
They don't need health care. They don't need any of that shit. And that's why I said a lot of those manual jobs are going to get replaced. And the new blue collar jobs are going to be like computer type jobs. It's going to be in the tech industry. That's going to become the new blue collar jobs. Watch. So I said, as fast as AI is progressing, robot bodies are starting to become a real close near future thing, where you're going to start seeing them in people's houses and stuff. I mean, it's only about 10 years off. I would guess. What do you need the hot glue gun for? Oh, never mind, she found it. Oh, oh.
Doug's still hiding out?
Yeah, he was out last night for a little bit, but yeah, he comes and goes as he wants to. Trust me, when he wants attention, you'll know it. He'll be jumping at the door. He got the zoomies running back and forth in his enclosure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you'll know when he wants to come out and see everybody.
He doesn't make any bones about it, huh?
That's good. Yeah, I hope I have a good summer too, Brenda. Nothing like sleeping in on a hot summer day in the air conditioner. I'm gonna try to go to the beach in the next couple of weeks. Gotta make a trip to the beach for the day.
How far away is it to the beach?
About an hour and a half, either direction,
Oh, really?
whichever side we want to go to, because we're kind of right in the middle, so it's about the same distance either side.
Now, where do you like to go?
Uh, it's kind of hit or miss. It depends on the time of year, because like there's certain times of year you really can't go to the Gulf side because you got red tide and all that other shit going on over there. So there's a lot of dead fish coming up on the water, and it's if you go swimming in there when it's like that, you'll start having really bad respiratory problems. It causes respiratory issues within humans.
So this time of
Uh,
year, you'd go to the East Coast.
It's whenever red tide is, you wouldn't really want to go over there unless you just wanted to walk the beach. Like it's safe to walk it. You just don't want to go inside the water. Get it, stay out of the water. The grok's fast too, Bob. But they got a lot of servers in with because Elon owns a lot of different.
Did you get all the ones?
He's got SpaceX and Tesla and Twitter, so he's got a lot of server power. Because I've noticed a significant speed difference between Grok and ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT has gotten faster. I'd say it's boosted by at least 40-50% quicker than it used to be, but it's still not as quick as far as doing images. It's really fast. Grok's really quick at doing images. What's wrong with that ship? Broke down?
No, that's just a barge, and that's a tug pulling a barge.
Is that one of the ones that the big boats will pull into and lock into it?
No, this isn't. This is what I call a working barge.
Okay.
Nicole, Justin.
It looks like a fucking
Usually
boat.
on the inside there, it's hollowed out. You can't see it, but they'll have like all kinds of equipment in there, and maybe they'll have a load of sand, a load of dirt, that kind of thing.
Move trash too and stuff like that.
Yeah. A lot of stress on that line
Taking
because
all that
they're
trash.
going against the current. Current's going about 7-8 knots down river, and they're going up 4 knots. So that's a lot of.
Dude, that's a
Dominic,
lot of weight being pulled on that one cable.
Eric.
That's a strong ass cable. That's all I gotta say. Because that don't even look like that big of a cable just from
well,
that
it's
is strong.
about as big as twice the size of my arm.
Mm.
Yeah, but it's pulling a lot of weight. That looks like a rope too. Don't even look like a cable.
Yeah, it is. It's a rope.
That's a strong ass rope. You think they'd have like a second cable running to that thing just in case that thing snapped and that bitch decided want to go
Yeah,
on
wouldn't
crazy?
you?
You know, they could tighten up the
Mm.
second cable real quick. Not want that thing going out of control.
Exactly. Hello, Brenda. Hi, Joel.
Be like
Bob
a
Casey.
slow
Hello.
moving battering ram going down the river.
Hi, Donald.
And Brenda, Donald, Bob.
Yes, you're right, Bob. If I only had a drone. So Dominic, what are you up to today?
Well, it's absolutely piece of thick fog here at the moment.
Oh, really? Foggy.
Yeah. And that's fun.
Dude, I feel like a tugboat would be like the boat to make a houseboat out of. Those
Yeah, I'd
fucking
agree.
things are powerful, dude, and then they're tough little boats.
I'd agree with that. Yeah. The way
That'd be
it's
a
set out, too.
yeah, it'd just be a good structure to have around you. You accidentally hit something, likely not to sink. Let's look at that little ass boat pulling that big ass barge. That thing's chugging right along up the river. Looks like it could need a little help though. Looks like it's struggling just a tad.
Well, the right there, that's the current is the strongest
Unless,
between the bridges.
well, unless they, that I'm sure they got that thing at full motor too. There's a lot of weight behind that thing though.
Sure is.
Mm.
Trey.
Andre.
Oh, great.
Raymond.
Is that like a sad song? We gotta put a sad song over Paul watching the ships.
Yeah.
You know, you think when that houseboat was struggling to get up that river, somebody would have pulled him up there and helped him.
Yeah.
Even the Coast Guard just looked at him as just sitting there like, they didn't even try to help him get up the river. Took that damn boat 2 days to get up the river finally.
Yeah, well, they ended up, remember where they stalled out and they had to go back down and wait and then come back up again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't, and then they came back up the next day and they finally made it around that corner.
Yep.
It took them like an hour and a half to get up there. It's just it wasn't they didn't have powerful enough motors on that thing.
No.
They had too small of motors, and that thing needed a lot bigger motor on it.
Well, and the hull wasn't designed for planing or, it was like this barge,
Well, it was just barrels, I think he had under it, wasn't
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
it? Yeah, that was a
Sitting
really
on great
janky.
big barrels.
That was a really janky ass houseboat. That's like that couple that made that houseboat out of the. It was one of those big ass life rafts from like the cruise ships.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
like 80 people can sit in, you know.
there's quite a lot of them about.
Well, that's a good idea because those hulls are super tough. Like they're made to be out in the open ocean, just getting barraged by waves. Like that's what that
Yeah.
was designed for.
Hello, Dre. How you
Those
doing?
things can take a hell of a beating, dude. They would make a good little tough houseboat. And it was nice when they got done with it too. Like it was really nice. There's 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, full kitchen, full living room.
Yeah, there's quite a few people on YouTube that have got them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just put you a good, big, huge, beefy motor in there. You're good to go.
Couple of
You got
thousand
plenty of power.
horsepower and you're ready to go.
Yeah, you can make sure you got enough power. Good, reliable motor.
Yeah. Hmm.
It's like that ship, that tug and barge is like watching paint dry,
Yeah.
So Mark, what's new with you today? Anything?
Not a lot. My bits arrived to do my printer, so we're doing that
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
great.
So you gotta have the gal pal come over and put it on together.
Yeah, she'll be coming over tomorrow. She wasn't feeling too good today.
Oh.
Is it illegal for you to fly over a boat like that?
No.
It isn't.
Uh-uh.
Like if you just flew over one of
I'm,
the.
I'm an FAA commercial drone pilot.
Well,
So
I don't know. That don't tell me
it's
anything.
illegal for me to land on it or to obstruct it, but I can fly around it.
No,
Yeah.
can you fly over top of it?
Yes,
Like, would you get in trouble for flying over top of it?
no,
Well, you would be a Part 107 pilot if you took your recurrent test and make it sure it was valid.
Easy to check. You just go on the FAA website. Well, it tells you if it's not your license, it only tells you it's current. I think Donald said,
Mm.
or something like that, but it doesn't tell you if you redid it.
Yeah, but he says he's never taken the recurrent test. And you have to,
I've taken the test 4 times.
right. Because the other day you said you hadn't.
I remember Paul taking a. I thought I remember him taking a recurrence about a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was about a year and a half ago, and what they changed in the meantime. Originally, I had to go to an airport to take the test.
Mm.
Then
Yeah,
you
they
could
do
do
it
it
online.
online, and when you could
And
do
you
it
can't
online,
fail.
they changed it. They changed it again online to where when you take the test, it would come back and tell you which questions are wrong, and you could change the answer,
Yeah,
resubmit
it's
it.
just it's pretty much designed not to fail.
Yes.
If you
Yeah.
fail it, you're a complete moron
Yep.
because it's like made to not be able to fail. That would be you literally just not wanting to correct the answers and
paying
submitting it
attention.
and saying, "Yeah, I took it. That's my final answer."
But you have to
It'd
do
be
that
tough.
years, don't you?
Do what?
You have to do it every 2 years.
I think so. I want to say it was like a year, year and a half ago at least,
Mm.
if not 2 years ago, when I remember Paul taking some kind of test. I thought he took the recurrent test, but it was been a while back.
It's like my concealed weapons permit. I'm due to renew that, but I don't know why I don't have a concealed weapon.
Hmm.
But I get a
You don't
notice.
even,
I get a notice in the mail that I to renew
yeah,
my.
because you don't even leave the house that much. So
No,
You
no.
got rid of all
Yeah.
these.
you probably it's not even worth doing anyway. Yeah, I like it here because it's optional if you want it or not. It's still good to get it though because it's good for 34 states.
Yeah, but he hasn't got any guns now.
Oh no, I'm just saying here if you were doing it here.
Yeah.
You get the choice. You don't have to have it to carry concealed. It's you can just get it so you can have it for other states. Is all you really need it for now.
That tug just called in to Marine Traffic Control, and it says he about 8.5 hours to get up to the tip of the thumb, which all the other ships that go by is about 3.5 to 4 hours.
Oh yeah, he's pulling a lot of weight behind him.
Yep.
He's fighting that current. It's probably gonna burn every bit of fuel he has getting up there. Yeah, if he wasn't pulling that barge, he'd be hauling ass up that river right now.
Yeah.
He'd be at like 30 knots just booking it.
Yeah, Brenda.
Hello, Lance.
Hang on.
Lance checked in way back when I first came online. But I think, he's 3 hours time difference. So it'd be like 2:45 there.
Yeah, but I thought you said he had no students for his last period today.
I don't remember. I know he was talking about he was talking about it, and he said also this time of year, a lot of the students just don't go to, because they've already done all their stuff and they just stop going to school.
Well, yeah, he
Well,
said seniors don't have to go in today.
well, see, a lot of schools, like our schools, have already done their state testing, so the school doesn't give a shit anymore. They can
Yeah.
just do whatever they want. They've already got the state testing in. That's the considered the end of the year for their credits for the year, and then whether they pass that or not determines whether they go to the next grade. So the school don't give a shit. The
Jeez.
last week and a half, 2 weeks, they don't really care if you show up or not.
Here comes Lance now.
Especially with seniors, because a lot of seniors will get out a month to 2 months earlier than other kids. There's some seniors that graduate early. You'll get a
I have 3
handful of them
kids.
every year.
3 kids, 6th period.
That
I
don't
let them go a
surprise me.
minute early. The bell's just now ringing. They left about a minute ago.
Yeah, I'm even missing half my bus all week. Over half the kids.
Yep. Well, I'm taking my Phantom
week's gonna
3
be real
Standard
slow.
home today. It's been in
Yeah.
the closet. It's been in the closet for 9 years in my back office.
So next week's gonna be real slim, Lance, on the last 2.5 days.
How many days you got left, Lance?
16.
16.
Yeah, I told you it was between 16 and 18. I knew it was somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Because he's like a couple weeks behind me.
Justin's all done in how many days? 3 days? 4 days?
I got 3.5 days left.
3.5 days.
Nice.
And I got 10 hours of overtime this week. On top of the
Remember
2.5
he
I
had to
already get.
go in for that testing thing.
So in total, I got 12.5 hours overtime for the week.
Dominic, he had to go in for some kind of a testing thing,
Yeah.
and he went in, and half of the people didn't show up. They didn't think they had to.
Well, because some of the people figured out how to do it out on their phones and their computers at home. There was some people that figured it out. And they didn't know that they had to take like a 15, 20-minute class with it. And so they never showed up to do it. So they thought
So he's
that's
got
all
to
they
go
had
back
to do.
again tomorrow.
So I had 3 classes come in with about 9 people in each class. I don't know how many are going to show up tomorrow. Sure, a whole bunch of them got called and told you have to go.
Hey, Lance, it's the Byron Nelson at Texas.
He's the golf man.
Hey?
Byron Nelson, or is that a tournament?
Tournament.
Nelson is dead,
Who?
but he was a golfer.
Yeah.
Oh, he passed away.
A long time ago.
So they're having a tournament, and they're naming it after him, or what?
They always had this tournament named after him. It's been
Okay.
that name for a long time. I don't know whether Lance can hear us or not anymore. Obviously not.
No. Mustn't be able to.
So Bill's done next Friday, huh? Brenda says her husband retires next Friday.
Yeah.
You're on mute, Lance.
Okay. Yeah, did someone come in my room when I was gone? No?
No,
Okay. I thought maybe that's why you put me on mute.
I know, I didn't mute you. You
Oh,
muted
I must-
yourself. You had a phone call.
Oh, that's right. I did. I had a phone. I'm all the shipping companies that I called last year to get the car shipped down are now starting to call me. Do you need it shipped back? Do you need it shipped back? Like, no, I don't. Don't call me. Block.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Yep, exactly. And I'm sure they're charging a lot more now with gas.
Oh yeah.
It was just under 1,000 shipping it down there. I'm sure it's more now, way
Well,
more.
how many miles is it to ship it down there?
I'm guessing about 1,800, Paul.
Holy cow.
You know, give or take a few hundred. I should look. Because I think San Diego is about 14.
So actually,
So
when you think about it, what you pay before $1,000, that's that's about 50 cents a mile.
Yeah. Measure. And we'll go to San Diego here. This says 1,054, and that's as the crow flies. So, it's going to be more than that, right? It's going to be,
Probably close to what, 2,000?
yeah, I would say not quite 2,000 because, like I said, it's 1,000 as a crow flies. It's not going to be double, but it'll be 600.
Good
miles
evening,
more.
David.
Hey, David.
Good evening.
Hi, David.
How is everybody?
Guys,
I'm awesome. 16 more days, baby.
I think I may have found a video of TJ at work.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
I have sent it him and he just laughed at it, so I'm guessing it's correct.
Okay, show it to us.
In a moment.
I was taken up and I don't know why. I'm pretty sure I got enough sleep last night, but my brain's feeling fuzzy. I've gotten off track. I'm gonna take a nap and be right back.
Yeah, I know how that feels. Yeah.
Yeah, and one more for you. I think Joe was flying this airplane. Why is there no sound? All that space, and
That's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt.
That's gotta hurt.
Yeah.
that's when you know you're having a real bad day.
Lance, they're playing the band now at near Dallas somewhere. Bruce Koepka shot 63 today.
Whoa. Why didn't he do that? I had him. Did I have him last week? I think I did. He played terrible.
Joe, how you doing?
We knew that would get Joe
Yeah.
in here.
I thought that would get Joe up and about.
Knew who was watching.
Yeah.
Hey, Brenda. Hey.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You see that, Paul? When Joe's on here, he rips into you all the time. Everything you do, he has to have a go. You get him back, you're a dick.
Yeah.
I don't see Joe. Is he?
He's in the
in the
Yeah,
chat.
he's in the
Oh, he's in the chat. Gotcha. Okay,
chat.
yeah. Because
He won't come on the panel because he's with Johnny, and he knows that Johnny will just join us.
He was going to meet that guy to sell his Air 2S, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I need to sell my
Uh,
sphere. I need to sell my sphere. I'm gonna put that up on.
is it going? Is it off? Can you somebody go out there and check?
Won't be a minute. What am I checking for?
Mhm.
Check for you, Justin.
Oh,
I'll
the
check.
car alarm is going off.
I'll check.
I've just listened and I can't hear it.
Yeah, it's not going off at my house.
No, mine not.
Or here in the UK. It's all good.
You're hearing things.
Pardon me.
Don't worry about it. When they've stolen your car and they drive off with it, you won't hear the alarm again anyway.
No, I hit it because I was replacing the battery in the key fob. Seems to be working half the time, so I think the battery might be dead. I haven't replaced the battery in this one since I got it.
You know, I've had a song in my head all day and I've never heard it before, and it's just been bugging the shit out of me. Right?
And what is it?
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's called Poor Little Sparrow. So it's been doing me head in all day. It's just been going from head. I'm only a poor little sparrow. That's the bit, right? Don't know where it's come from or anything. So I Googled it. Turns out it was a song from 1979.
Yeah, I remember.
Just want to point out, I was 2 in 1979. What the hell's going on? I'm remembering that shit.
Gosh. I thought
That's
I
clearly have got to have been on the TV when I was going to sleep or something. It's been going in my head all day. It's been driving me insane.
Oh, this one's a 2025. I only got
Uh-oh.
2032s. Shit.
You see what
Oh,
Johnny
right.
put in the chat? He said that
Yeah.
Joe just sold a
Johnny.
$500 drone for $1,000.
Justin, the only difference between the 25 and the 32
It's the
is the
fact.
fact
Yeah.
Paul,
Yeah.
if you look around at that ship there, can you see all them pigs flying around it?
How did
Yeah.
Kyle Busch pay a 41, Johnny?
the 25 is 2.5 millimeters thick. The 32 is 3.2 millimeters thick. They're the same voltage, same battery.
Yeah.
No, that.
Like the
I'm
thing.
just saying
Millimeters.
it's,
David, it's
The
a pretty
problem
good
is-
strong wind coming down.
No, I'm on
The
about
pro-
all them pigs flying around it because Johnny reckons that Joe sold a drone, $500 drone, $500 drone for $1,000. Yeah.
Yeah,
In other
that-
words, pigs will fly.
He sold his Air 2S.
He had an
Not for
illness and then
1,000.
died in the hospital. Wow.
Yeah, he sold it for 1,000.
all right.
Things still beeping.
How the hell can you sell a $500 drone for $1,000?
Well,
probably
it's he's got a whole bunch of stuff
What
with
is-
it. He's got a
what is
hard
that
case. He's got extra batteries. He's got
Oh.
all the.
Because I was
the
replacing the
controller.
But to Bob,
So,
when he
Wow.
wanted 700.
so what you mean to say is what Johnny said to us in the chat was actually misleading. It wasn't just the drone. There was all the extras and
Yeah,
goodies.
there's all
And,
the extras. Yep.
A drone package, we'll say.
Doesn't say what kind of illness he had.
Oh, when he died?
Kyle Busch.
Who?
He was hospitalized and then died in the hospital. on
Who
a
is Kyle
some
Busch?
Yeah.
Severe
Never
illness. He was a
heard
race car driver.
never
Race
heard of
car
him. So who is he?
Race
you,
car driver, Kyle Busch.
Explain.
Pretty famous race car driver. Pretty
Ah,
good.
okay.
NASCAR.
Yep.
Yeah, NASCAR. Wow.
So what's
Pretty
he died
well.
of?
They don't know, or they didn't say anyway. But a severe illness, they said. Wonder if he was on that cruise liner.
Yeah.
You can start rumors now, right?
Oh God. Just
Hey,
a minute.
guys,
I'm
I'm
going to go
gonna-
get some tin foil.
Yeah, let's get the tin foil out.
I'm going to close this down. I'll catch you guys in the car. I'll be on in
Okay.
about 3 minutes.
All right, we'll wait for you not to hear us in the car.
Yeah.
And we'll wait for that.
Yeah.
I'm taking off. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay,
Okay.
buddy.
See you, Justin. Mind you, I wonder if Joe made it worth his while and sold his pans as well.
It doesn't. I tried to look it up what Kyle Busch died from, but I couldn't find it. It says it's undisclosed.
Oh, okay.
But in the Coca-Cola 600, which was just like about 10 or 15 days ago, he had the crew call him medical assistance because of they didn't know why, but
Mm.
so he only spent a few days in the hospital and died.
Mm.
Yeah, Brenda, I heard the same thing, but it didn't say exactly what it was, you know.
So, Paul, take a gander. Paul, take a gander. Look at that. Am I on mute?
No.
No,
No, we can hear you.
Beautiful.
thing is, Lance, we know it's green screen because we know you're underwater.
Yeah, I've got my windows down. It's roasting. It's 73 outside, but it's about 93. Feels like 93 in my car.
Right, let's turn you guys up.
And again, I forgot to take my sweatshirt off. I should have taken my sweatshirt off before I got in the car. But I'm going to fly on the way home. I'll take it off when I stop. It's supposed to rain like crazy on Monday. Sunday and Monday is supposed to rain, so I need to mow tomorrow. I'll probably mow tomorrow. I have tomorrow off. It's a 4-day weekend.
Going to rain on Memorial Day. That's going to throw things out a bit.
Yep, gonna rain on Memorial Day.
We're supposed to be having a heat wave on. We were at 20 today, and it's supposed to be 25, 26 at weekend.
Absolutely gorgeous. My gosh. What a glorious day. I was inside all day. Pour some vinegar on my grass in the cracks on the driveway. I think maybe I'll do that when I get home.
Get the weeds, huh?
Yeah, it kills them, and then I take one of those burners, with a little propane tank on it, and and I burn the weeds back, and it pretty much keeps them out all summer. I might have to do it one more time. It just kind of depends. But I killed a lot of it a couple weeks ago, but I ran out of vinegar, so I had another small patch I had to do, and my wife finally got some vinegar yesterday, so I'll go pour it on when I get home. So maybe by Saturday it'll have killed it, and I can burn all of it back. And to think I used to pull that when I was younger. Crazy town. Okay, turning on my air conditioning. Does it sound better now, guys? From me?
Yeah, it does.
Yep.
Two old people walking across the street, taking their time. Oh, they're about 70. They're not old. It's funny what kids think old is, right? When we were younger, 50 was old. My college football coach was 59 when I was in college. When I was at going my 4 years in college, he was at 59 all 4 years, of course. But I just thought he was an old man, and he was only 59. not everyone talk at once.
Yeah, we won't.
Okay.
Now, where are you headed now, Lance? You headed home?
Yeah, I'm going to stop real quick though, Paul. I've got to get a real quick shot of that high school that I shot this morning. I'm only gonna be out there about maybe 5 minutes.
You missed something?
I did. I want to do an astro shot with my Air 3S. So I'll do an astro shot, and then I might do a droney. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. Those 2 shots, and then pack it in. No, not you pack it in, me. Oh, I'm funny. Damn.
Well, we're down to 7 people watching. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're going to stay on.
Justin gone?
Yeah, Justin's gone. There's just Mark, me, David, and Dominic. But Dominic's has got his. He said he'd be back.
Gotcha.
He's on mute.
Yeah, because you've only been on about an hour there, Paul.
Yeah, an hour and about 15 minutes.
Yeah. That was a quick light. I like those quick lights. Oh. So, Dominic, you have pizza for breakfast? Not back.
Not yet, no. I've already had breakfast and it wasn't pizza.
Yeah, Dominic is the only one here on the panel that's experiencing Pizza Friday.
Yep.
So, David, did Laura leave already?
They're leaving shortly.
Okay.
Loser.
Okay.
Throw this bird in the air for about
He's
5
actually in the
minutes.
chat, look.
Yep. Yeah, Laura put in the chat. Shut up, David.
Hello, Laura.
Hey, Laura, you know the 3 boxes of sorbet ice balls we got the other day, the Roundtrees ones? Well, somebody can't count because there's 6 in the box. Tell you what, Paul, them bloody ships are barreling through, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Mm.
Well, in the summertime, they really. Let me take a look and see what we got. We got this one coming up. There's another one coming down.
You got the Roundtrees ones. I got the Roundtrees watermelon ones from Tesco.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday.
Sounds delicious.
You got
I think that's what these are. There's supposed to be 3 in a box.
From down.
Yeah. There was only 3 in my box.
I got 6.
That's the American Innovator. Needs a paint job bad.
Tomorrow in Port Huron, you'll see intermittent clouds and can expect a high of 64 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 52 degrees.
I'll give you, money.
Andrew.
Yeah. Been a while.
I'm
Ah, it's been a
predicting
while.
I'm predicting Australia's going to win it all, Dominic.
Yeah.
Andrew, keep off the drugs.
It's a prediction, David. Come on.
Andrew, it's been a long time, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, Spectrum's going crazy.
Well, yeah, there's something to be said about being unpredictable.
Yeah. Is Justin around?
No, Justin's gone. He
Dang it.
You missed it.
Oh, come on,
He's-
Andrew.
he
Hey,
spent the whole
Jody,
day at
Frank.
work.
So, Andrew, come on. What makes you think Australia are going to win the World Cup?
Exactly.
It's just, just thinking,
Yeah, better players, what Andrew said before.
Is that marijuana very good? This is some real good shit.
Well,
Well-
he can't be talking about the football. He must be talking about women's cricket.
No, the World Cup football, as you called it. There's a set of
Yeah.
games being held at whatchamacallit Stadium in New Jersey, and then in Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Don't worry, we know what's happening.
Yeah.
You robbing
They're char-
bastards.
They're charging ridiculous amounts of money to go and watch it.
You're
Well-
not going to have anyone. You're not going to have anyone there because if you think right, Man City could watch the FA Cup final for £140. No one is going to pay £2.5 grand or £7.5 grand or 11 million, as somebody's asking for tickets.
Yeah, there were box seats.
The only people that's bought them are ticket touts.
There were box seats for over $1 million.
Yeah,
No. There is one seat in one of the stadiums. It's actually in the worst position in the stadium for a view, and they want $11 million for the seat.
The restricted view.
Okay, who in their right mind charges $11 million for the worst view in any sports?
Who in the right bloody mind is going to pay it, right? Never mind, you can ask what you want, but at the end of the day, and this is on the FIFA's resale site, which they're now under investigation because the resale site that FIFA launched was meant to stop this ticket hike shit. Not fucking encourage it.
So that's what, over 200% marked up?
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's $1.35 to go from New Jersey to the actual stadium on the transit line, or what do you guys
It's
call it?
less than 15 miles, and usually it's $13, but they want to charge $150.
Yes, we know. Why?
I have no idea who set the price, but
Green.
apparently they want right now. They want train fare. They're moving below $100. But
Yeah.
but,
And
but
who the
bus
hell?
fare.
Is,
But
who
bus
the hell is
fare
paying
is
$67 for a burger in the stadium?
but bus fare is at least $80.
Yes. And who's paying $67 for a burger in the stadium?
True.
People that can afford a $67 burger.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're talking about football fans here, not multi-millionaires that are traveling around the bloody world on private jets.
Well, a lot of people are going to come into town for games.
No.
Yeah,
They're not.
No,
Because
not at them prices.
you see, we've already got it over here already. The airlines are slashing the prices. They're like, get them now. It used to be 700 quid to go to America. They're now trying to get people on the £400 flights because nobody wants to go.
So they're slashing prices by about half.
Yeah, because nobody wants to go.
Because we can watch it for nothing on telly.
There's so many bloody adverts for hotels in New Jersey at the moment on Sky Sports. A couple of months ago, them hotels, they wanted $2,000 per night. Now they're trying to get them for $100, sell them for $100. Nobody wants them. And it's not the hotel prices that's the problem. It's the ticket prices, the food prices, and the transport costs.
Yeah, that's insane.
You were supposed to bring the world of football together and celebrate football, not rip every fucker off.
I don't care what sport it is, but the way this is playing out, this is just insane.
Just want to say, England is ready to host. As
I
always.
think we do a good job down here too. We've got so many good stadiums here.
Yeah, but you've not got FIFA recommended stadiums.
Oh, who cares?
Well,
we've still got
David,
we've still got the big numbers.
It's weird. So I didn't know this until a couple of weeks ago. England is always the backup host country for World Cups. Never had to be used yet, but it's there.
Well, you do have a lot of football stadiums.
One or two,
True.
you know.
True. You got more than a few.
All right, maybe 10 or 11,000.
Well, you don't you got a couple up in up near Edinburgh?
Well, you got Hampden Park, yeah.
How much does Wembley hold?
90-odd thousand.
Oh, okay. We've still got you covered.
Damn, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's all right saying you've got us covered. Yeah. Do your stadiums have trophy presenting areas?
Yeah, we can do everything.
The biggest pain in the butt when you go to the game is leaving. Getting out of the parking lot.
We don't have that problem.
We don't have that problem over here.
After the game, everyone wants to go home. Getting out of the parking lots.
No, there's not
We
a
don't have that
because
problem.
the losing side usually leave 15 minutes.
Yeah,
before
yeah, they leave about 15 minutes early. We've got two trains and we've got two trains and two trams that easily disperse the people quickly. You'll be out of there in 20 minutes.
Wait, 2 trains and 2 trams?
Yeah.
How does that work?
On either side.
Oh, you mean stations?
Yeah, it's stations, I meant to say.
Yeah, I was going to say, 2 trains and 2 trams, you ain't going to get many people on them.
David, think of one on each end of the stadium.
One's on the north side, the other's on the south side.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, that's safe for us. We got train stations, underground, trams, overground, airplanes,
Uh,
fucking everything right on the doorstep.
Yeah, you got two on
Well-
that side, and if you walk a little bit further, there is also a bus stop. That's about a 5-minute walk. Actually, there's another tram line if you walk 5 minutes to the south. And they can
Is-
disperse pretty quickly. We've had 100,000 people at the MCG, and we disperse that in about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah,
Wembley Stadium empties in fucking seconds.
Wow. Is that a record?
I don't
Well,
know.
put it
What's
this way. On Sunday, soon as the referee blew the final whistle, I looked up and I was like, where the fuck's all the Wheelstone fans gone?
Yeah,
There's
They
a
all wanna
penalty
get out.
shootout, for God's sake.
Well,
That's
look at the score. If the score is close,
was 0-0.
it will stay.
No, it was 0-0 and there was a penalty shootout. They just knew they were going to lose the penalty shootout and all went.
Lance, are you there?
No.
I take it the lost
There he
the
went.
field, so you know, is it?
Does that answer your question, Andrew?
Yeah. I was hoping he was just in between.
You couldn't have timed that any better.
yeah.
I take it they lost their appeal, David, seeing as how they say it's Middlesbrough versus Hull.
Yes, that was last night.
Mm.
To me, they
What?
should have been told you're getting an extra 4 points deducted for being cheeky fuckers.
Yeah, that's what I
What
reckon.
did they actually get thrown out of it?
Does anybody have that?
Yes, they've been thrown out.
Yeah, but what for?
No. Somebody
Spying.
just tried to come on.
Hey?
Spying.
Oh, they bought players outside
Thank you,
the
Dominic.
window.
No,
Yeah, Joe.
spying.
Oh.
So basically, a couple of years ago, Leeds United was sending people out to record the teams they were playing training.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they could get all the tactics and stuff like that. So it was banned, outlawed, and said anyone caught doing it, they're in shit. But what happened was Southampton got caught for the playoff second leg. They're spying on
Yeah.
Middlesbrough.
Oh, Spain. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Last
So-
year, that happened last year. Over
No,
here.
this- Yeah, but this was only last. The point was, it was so blatantly obvious. The guy that they sent was clearly nowhere near secret agent style. He was stood behind a tree where everybody could see him
Yeah,
with his camera pointing at the training ground. It's like,
yeah.
what the?
Uh,
But
David, was it big guy behind tiny tree?
yes, that's the point. So they'd actually would have just got a points deduction for that. That was it. It was going to be a slap on the wrist and a points deduction. Unfortunately, the guy used his own bank card on his scouting missions. So already they found 2 more games that they'd done it on.
Yeah, there's a paper trail.
And now they reckon they could have been doing it all season.
Mm.
What would have been even worse if he wore his work shirt with his name on the
Oh,
chest?
why not? Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not do that?
Having a big
Dominic.
sign saying, I'm from Southampton.
Dominic.
Yep.
Well,
Taco Bell.
ooh,
Big
Taco?
sign saying spy here.
so Taco Joe,
Yeah, Taco Bell.
nice.
Yeah, should have wore a Southampton shirt with 007 on the back of it.
Yeah.
You get the spicy one, or
But it's now become a bit of
I
a
just got
farce
the
because
$7 meal.
Southampton had already sold tickets for the final,
Yeah.
and now they've now got to refund all them. And Middlesbrough have now got 2 days to sell all their tickets and train. because as far as they were concerned, they were out. That was it. They lost the game. They were
Yeah.
out. Yeah, but now it turns out that they're back in, so the players have got to retrain and get up to scratch and be
So-
ready for.
Did they get
Saturday.
in? Did they get in like a wild card sort of thing?
No, they were the
It was
team
rigged.
that got cheated out.
Oh,
So because Southampton spied on Middlesbrough and then Southampton won the game, Southampton were
Well-
kicked out and Middlesbrough were reinstated.
you know, it would have been best if this whole time during this whole cheating thing that they continue training anyway.
Yeah, but you
No,
can
they would have
do-
gone off and done their Mad Monday, obviously.
Think of
and
it
then-
this way: once you're out in the playoffs, that's it. Your season's over. It's game
Yeah,
up.
season's over.
Off
You go off,
you go.
you do your
Off
Mad
you go on your
Monday and you-
hollybobs.
Go on holidays.
So-
So they had
The
to
last
be recalled from
the last
Mad
thing you
Monday.
expect is a phone call
Jesus.
saying, "Oi, don't get on that airplane. We need you."
Yeah, you gotta come back.
But what's making it worse is now Hull City is saying, why is Middlesbrough getting a second chance? Why is it that Hull City have just not been given the promotion?
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
The problem with that
Uh,
is you've got all the ticket sales, all the advertising revenue, the executive boxes, and all that sort of malarkey. The game itself is the most, what is it? The most expensive game in the world. So basically, winning this even though it's a second division game, technically,
Mm.
the winning team is guaranteed over £400 million just because if they go up, they get all the TV money and all that sort of thing, and when they come back down, they get 2 more seasons of pay. So it's about 400 million, they reckon.
So is this game? Are these games cost more, or
They're
does
for
the
No.
Super Bowl? The NFL
No, it's
Super
not.
Bowl.
It's
Promotion
not
into
that.
the
It's a playoff.
highest
It's a
division.
promotion game.
Yeah.
So 2 teams above these 4 teams that played the playoffs, they've already gone up. They got promoted without playing the playoffs. But this game is classed as the most expensive game in football because of how much money's riding on it. See, you go up, it's £400 million guaranteed. You stay down, you're getting something like 60 million. There's a big lot of money at stake.
Well, either way, you're getting some money.
No, every team gets that money. That's the point.
No,
Yeah.
several
No,
teams.
every team that stays down gets the 60 million. That's it. It's the TV deal.
Also, they don't go 60, 30, 20, right?
No, it's literally how much you get for being in the championship.
Hmm.
But when you go up, yeah, there's a lot more money
Mm.
because you're not playing the likes of Preston and Blackburn. If you go up, you're going to be playing the likes of Man United and Liverpool.
And City. And Chelsea and Arsenal.
And
Well,
Man City.
No. We can't say City at the moment because they may be relegated very, very soon.
Oh no.
How can they be relegated?
Or
They can-
Arsenal.
Because they're about to announce the sanctions for the 115 cheating charges against them.
150.
So that's why Pep's left.
Yeah.
I reckon that's what it is. It's sinking ship because if the rumours are to be true, it's 60 points per season that they known to have cheated. And when they knock them things, they're going to be down into the conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be a
Well,
non-league
if-
club.
If it's bad enough, people are going to jump shift left and right. They don't want anything to do with that bad pile
Well,
of stuff.
Well, no, the problem is with Man City, their players are worth they're on £100,000 per week. Yeah. That's in the Premier League. When you're in the conference, you're lucky you're on £50 a week, and you have to have another job to keep yourself going. Yeah. So if Man City get dumped down there, right, they're going to have this massive fuck off stadium that holds 80 something thousand. Yeah, and get crowds of 2,000.
Sounds
Yeah.
rigged.
They've just had an extension to the North Stand, which has put another 7,000 seats in it.
Which brings it to roughly how many?
I
It's
don't know.
about 83, I think.
83?
Yeah.
Echo.
It might not even be that high actually. It might only be like 50
Yeah.
odd thousand.
How to help you with that.
I think it's Man United that's 80 odd thousand.
Echo, what's the seating capacity of the Etihad Stadium?
Etihad Stadium holds 56,707.
Yeah. So it's Man United that holds 80,000. It's Man City holds 56.
Plus 7.
That's a big difference.
Dominic, little bitty stadium, backyard.
63 now.
Well, there's a college stadium just down the road called Clemson. They hold about 90,000.
Ah, that's nothing.
Yeah, we got one right down the road too. LSU holds 120,000.
Oh, now you're talking.
Well, we just had a George Strait concert.
Yeah, but whoa. No. If you're talking music, when they do old music venues,
Hey.
so Wembley Stadium is 90,000 for football because you sat around thingy. Well,
Yeah.
when they do a music event, you can talk anything up to 150, 180,000. The
Well,
point
they had
the point is when you get
90,000
over
fans.
90,000, you suddenly start realizing that people aren't going to want to pay to see ants running around a field.
Yeah.
The one concert brought in about 3 million in beer sales.
Well, the
One
only
night.
That's nothing.
the only place in the UK
That's just
Eagles
one
are
person in
playing-
the UK.
Yeah.
The only place in the UK that the Eagles are playing on their farewell tour is the Etihad.
The Eagles, as in the OG Eagles, the band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles. The
It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
their
the
final
Philadelphia Eagles on the farewell tour.
yeah.
retirement tour.
Hey, Andrew, it was my son's Pelican Park Eagles.
Hey, Joe, for cable, do you got Spectrum at all?
Spectrum? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Do you use a box or do you have a
I'm just using
stream,
internet
or do you
right
have the
now.
cable?
He's cheaped out. He's only using the internet.
I'm only using internet right now, so I watch Fox News.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't sure
don't
if you,
believe him.
I'm
you
saving
stream,
$150 a month.
so you stream your cable.
Yeah. I had DirecTV, but I paused that for a while.
Well, I just
Until
had to get
started shooting again.
I just got a streaming box, the Zumo. It's not bad. It's not great either. Because my other cable box, which had built-in hard drive into
Mhm.
it,
Right.
it just died.
Mm.
And I had stuff I wanted to watch.
Yeah, that sucks.
I know. I'm like, come on.
Is it the hard drive that's died or the box?
It was the thing that makes it handshake with the server.
Then you can take the hard drive out. You can plug it into your computer. You can still watch the content.
Spectrum owns the box.
Well, you have to send it back.
I did. They don't. They're not giving them out anymore.
Andrew, never send it back. You know what you do? Put a bit of weight, a couple of bottles of water in a box, whack it in the post and say, well, I don't know how that got in there.
Yeah, that's good. Then you go to jail, federal prison. Sorry.
Yeah, you have to send Virgin's boxes back to them as well.
Well, you're supposed to.
Well, hasn't the cable company, has any of your cable companies come after relatives that have passed after they passed
No,
for
we
equipment
don't do
not
that
turned
over
in?
here.
Well, Spectrum has.
So basically, over here, if somebody was pass away, they would send a box out in hope to get it back, but there's no law that says you have to return it. Because technically, once you've had the service for a year and a half anyway, the length of your contract, you've paid for that box. The box is yours. It's just a scam that they keep trying to convince you to send the box back. It's like, you want the box back? You pay me. That's what I told Sky.
Well, instead of paying for a router, I have my own.
Yeah. I told Sky, if you want your TV box back, you got to buy it back. And I never heard from him again, so I got a screwdriver, took it apart, got the hard drive out, put it in my computer. Oh yeah, 200 TB hard drive. Ta-da!
Was it the good type of hard drive, or was it the cheaper, older versions?
It was a Western Digital, but it's still
Ooh.
a spin drive. It was Western
keep it.
Digital Black.
Because there was a small batch of Western Digital that went bad recently. People were getting them and they were bad upon delivery for some reason.
Don't know. All I'm gonna say is the hard drive's doing well in my computer.
Ooh.
And if Sky are watching and they want it back, again, you're gonna have to pay me because there's a lot of content on that hard drive now.
Well, you probably filled it up a few times by now.
No, don't use it as the main hard drive. It's a spin drive. So you use it as a backup drive.
Yeah.
I use my M2 board for the main computer.
Dominic, how far is that stadium that's behind you right now?
From me, about 20 minutes.
Ooh.
Crikey, that's a long way to your green screen.
Yeah.
But I can get to the Etihad in 5.
I can get to Deepdale in 2 if I had a rocket.
If you go 15 minutes, you probably could fly over the stadium and still be less than 5 minutes from the stadium.
The Etihad Stadium is halfway between me and the centre.
Actually, that video that Dominic has taken would have had to have been done on a non-event day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Because the moment there's somebody in that stadium, there's a no-fly zone. Bam!
Yep. Sounds like Mardi Gras, Super Bowl, World
Anything over
Series.
10,000 people in the States.
It's anything over about 30 people here.
I'm not sure what it is over here, but I know that
Put the CRAs up.
yeah, there was a football match. I think it was in York, one at Sheffield Club. It might have been Sheffield United. Mid-game, a drone hit the floodlight and just fell to the pitch.
Oh, anybody see what Bob Casey just put?
No.
Kyle Busch, NASCAR driver.
Yeah,
just
we
passed
was
away.
talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
It's up in the chat.
He's a young guy.
Yeah.
The Joe, how'd your sale go on your drone?
Got cash money.
Was he happy with the deal?
Well, he's ecstatic.
Oh, cool.
I figure he'll have it for a couple of weeks before he crashes it.
Did you sell
Because
your
of all the
patents?
stories he told me.
Yeah, this is when Joel checks the cash out. It turns out to be Monopoly money.
It's not. It's real.
I thought you were going to say you sold it to TJ.
TJ already has an Air 2.
Did you sell your pans?
Who? No,
Japan,
they didn't,
call
she didn't
Japan.
contact me. I might have to make another trip out there.
Well, at the price of gas, I would wait.
Well, that's what I was trying to get it all together because it was the same place basically I was going. And she
Because
didn't contact me. And I
You've
wanted to
seen-
go over Bajani's tonight, you know, to do that thing. That saves me another trip, you know, but that's all right. He couldn't do it tonight.
you've
He's
seen
got
the
a hot
price of
date.
gas,
Well, the price of gas here is $3.79.
$4.20.
Hey, Mark, have you seen the news about what the government are doing?
No, I don't watch the news.
From the 1st of June until the schools go back in September, the VAT's been cut to 5% on all theme parks, cinemas, and stuff like that. Under
Wow.
16s are getting free transport on all public buses. What else was there? Oh, and import charges on certain foods has been reduced.
Yeah, that's going to do bugger all for me.
I don't know.
Is that really going to do all that much, you think?
It's basically they're trying to make it easier on the cost of living for families.
Well, one way to do that is cut taxes across the board.
Pretty much the only time we go to the cinema is if Kate wins the tickets on the O2 priority. And if we do go to the cinema, we only pay for one ticket anyway because Carey gets in free.
What if Mark's best friend is the guy that's running the lotto for those tickets?
FA drones on let's see. Air 2S active.
I think it's good what they're doing. Try and get the kids off the streets in the summer month.
Do the birds in the car represent you, Laura, and the niece and nephew?
No, it's just the birds
It's
trying to
just-
get the hell out of here.
They're trying to escape from Laura. Oh,
What is she?
I've got to be careful saying that. She'll be passing my house in a bit.
Yep. You'll be just nipping out to the into the garden for a cigarette, and you just get slap.
Well, luckily
What was
she's
that?
not. Luckily she's not landing at LaGuardia. They got a sinkhole on the runway.
Slight problem.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
going to Scotland.
Yeah.
She's landed at an airport. She's gone the wrong fucking way.
Yeah. Plus they're in a car.
I can't imagine the price is that bad going from, say, London flying to Edinburgh.
Hey, Paul, the guy that bought it from me, first thing he asked me, he says, how far out can you fly? How far out have you flown that one? I said, what do you mean, how far out? He says, yeah. He said, when I had mine, it was working. He said, I haven't had it for about a year. He said, I flew it over a mile. I said, okay. You know, I said, it would probably go a mile like that, but he said, yeah, he said, he said, I was out over about a mile. It was about a mile and a half, he said. Then he got it back. Then he was out about a mile a second time by a stadium when they were playing football. And the police came over and told me he had to bring it down. And he said, but when they were talking to him, he was trying to bring it down. That's when he crashed it in the trees
Oh,
Ooh.
like that.
but it all depends upon any restrictions you got around there. If
Well-
he's got trees and all kinds of buildings.
Well, I'll put it to you this way. I told him, he said he doesn't have, he's not Part 107. He doesn't know anything about a trust exam, all of that. I told him, before you fly, go take a trust exam. At least do that much, you know?
He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah, he seemed like a guy that's going to crash his drone in the next couple of weeks.
You should remind him.
So keep your
don't-
eye out, Paul. There might be a gimbal for sale.
Don't fly it when it's too windy.
The problem with buying another gimbal is you have to have the equipment in order to
Yeah, no.
hook it up. You just can't just swap it out.
No, but the point
Yep.
is, if you get another gimbal that actually works, you could send it to the Playstar and say, "I've got the parts for you."
Yeah. Send them 2 drones and say, make me one out of these 2.
Well, there are a few places that you take the drone and they'll repair it for you.
He's a nice guy. He was a nice guy. Let's just hope he
between
takes.
Joe and Justin, we're gonna get hooked up with what's her name again? Joe?
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Yeah, they'll repair it for you, Andrew, but only if they can get the parts. And seeing as how DJI haven't got the part in America for the next 3 months, it's unlikely.
They got ports for Air 3Ss and stuff like that. They just don't
Yeah,
have
but
the older drones.
Not for the Air 2.
Mm-hmm.
So what's funny, TJ?
DJ,
how was the nap?
Is that what he's doing, napping? He was
I showed
working.
you the
Didn't he
video
go-
earlier.
Didn't he go into work today at
He
2
worked at
o'clock?
2 o'clock.
He's
2
still
o'clock, yeah.
working. He'll be still working.
Still working.
He don't finish till 9.
Oh, it's 10 of 7. So he's got another
Couple hours.
almost 2 hours.
I thought Lance was coming back.
10 after 7 where, Andrew?
I don't know.
Yeah, but that's not in Florida.
Yeah, I know TJ's in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
See, TJ think is somewhere near Tampa.
He's near St. Augustine, isn't he?
Oh, St. Augustine, that's north side of Florida.
Or maybe he's not near St. Augustine. I don't know. He's on the whichever coast it is.
He's on
Yeah,
the
St. Augustine
same
is East
side
Coast.
as he's on the Atlantic side.
Yeah, southeast side.
No, that's the middle of it side, not south. He's not that far south.
Yeah, but he's on the lower part of Florida. He's not up.
I thought he was up more closer to the middle.
No,
That's where Justin is, close to the
yeah, he's further. He's a bit further south than Justin.
Justin is near, not far from Orlando.
Yeah.
You go look at Orlando, you go look a little south.
Justin's in Winter Haven.
Yeah, he's right by Orlando. That's in the center. I'm talking about. He's in the center, but TJ's in the center, but closer to the coast.
TJ's 2 hours away from Justin.
So TJ would be 2 hours, I
East.
think, east. Well, you can't go far in Florida because it's
He's
not
in
a wide,
between.
it's not a wide state.
Yeah, but isn't he not
No.
between Bill and Justin?
He's about 2 hours from Bill as well.
Yeah, so he's in the middle.
From what's it? From the
Dan is.
I think everything's 2 hours off for
He said
TJ.
he's near
about-
West Palm Beach.
Yeah, and he's about 2 hours from his mum on the opposite coast.
Yeah, because
I have a feeling TJ works in denominations of 2 hours.
Yeah, everything's 2 hours away.
Yeah.
Well, it's not bad. You're 2 hours from everything. Can you imagine being 6 hours from anywhere?
Yeah, but he's not allowed to speed anymore. So now he's 3 hours.
Who knows he's speeding?
The police every time they stop him and he gets another ticket.
There's a thing, there's an app called Waze. And on Waze, there's a little thing that tells you where the cops are coming up.
Yeah, that wouldn't help TJ.
TJ gets pulled over now, and the copper goes, "You don't need your license. I already seen it."
Because I'm sure in Louisiana, some people are doing 90 on the highway. Is that right, Joe?
Say it
You
again.
get that. You get that in the UK too. But the speed limit's 70.
I didn't hear what you said.
I'm sure some people in Louisiana are doing 90 miles an hour on the highway.
No, I was going 78 and ain't nobody passing me today. Yeah, some days I'm going 78 and they do, but not today. Not during rush hour, because during rush hour they got the police up.
Because sometimes you're doing 78 and you get someone in the other lane
Yeah, somebody passed me up
Doing-
like I'm standing still.
doing 90.
Yeah, I've said that happen.
And then there he goes, "What the hell was that?
Yep.
Did you see that, Laura?"
What?
People pass you on the highway like you're standing still.
Yeah, this is a normal day on the motorways. Well, if you're on the M25, you are actually stood still.
Yeah.
Or the people
Literally.
that slide in front of you too close to your bumper. I think Paul has seen that numerous times.
What's that?
When people slide in from the other lane into your lane on the highway and get too close to your front bumper.
If you drive in France and you've left enough room between you and the car in front of you to fit a car in, a car will go in it.
True.
The
I
law
think-
states here you should be 2 car lengths away from the car in front of you.
Should be further than that, depending on the speed you're going.
That's the law, 2 car lengths.
Well, there's a few areas north of here where you can't because it's too congested. You can't have 2 lengths in front of you.
Well, obviously not when you're going slow like that, but if you was traveling at normal speed.
Oh yeah.
You're supposed to have enough braking distance.
Well, you have to have a reaction time and a braking distance. And when you do your highway code, you have to learn those figures, even though you never ever use them.
How do you remember them if you never use them?
I don't know.
You
I
only need
can't
them for
remember.
you need them for the
I can't
test. That's it.
remember 'em. All you need to do is pass your test. And they change rules all the time.
Yeah.
But
The
they
next
never-
time you need them is when you have to retake your test when your poll's age, and then you're fucked.
You don't have to take your test. You just have to have an eye test.
Aren't they supposed to tell you before they change the rule?
I think you're rightly wrong
think-
there, Mark, because Laura's
think-
dad has to do a retest.
No, I think they've just started that.
Yeah. I think it's 75.
David, what's
All my
with
dad's
the...
ever had to do is go in for a new eye test every 2 years since he was 70, and he's 90 now.
Right. What was that, Andrew?
What's with your politicians and wanting to get rid of your current prime minister?
We want to get rid of our Prime Minister.
Mm.
Apparently,
I
there's a
have
group
nothing.
of
I have nothing against our prime minister. He's just an idiot.
apparently there's a few legislators over there that want him
No,
gone.
That's not how it works over here. We
Mm.
don't have legislators.
Yeah, we don't have them.
A few of your
So-
politicians.
Yes, so
They
literally over here you've got the media that's talking bullshit. I mean, the other day the news was the UK is the fastest growing economy in the G7, and they still made it a negative news story. Don't ask me how. Then we had the news that inflation has dropped lower than expected. It's still doom and gloom in the media. No, we're not having that. Today, the immigration figures show that immigration has actually dropped 26%, and it's still bad news. That's how it works.
if the numbers are dropping, that's a good thing.
Of course it is.
Crime's down, the economy is up. Those are good things.
It's not always good news. Some of those numbers are ones we don't want to drop. We want to go up.
You really want crime to go up?
No, we want our wages to go up.
Oh, you want wages to go up?
Yeah, inflation needs to only go up in August, by the way, Mark. That 1 month in August, if it goes up then, great. Means more money next year. However, if it goes the other way,
Well, if you got money in the stock market, you're doing well right now.
Well, my state pension has gone up £40 a month now.
yeah, Andrew, if I had money in shares, I wouldn't be doing very well right now. I would be serving time, doing porridge, as they call it.
Would you trust AI doing that for you?
Now, when I say doing porridge, I mean I'll be in jail. It'd be
Yeah.
classed as benefit fraud.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying the stock market's up. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
no, it's up.
I can
Hey.
fly as Andrew, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Different, Andrew, but yeah.
So, Paul, what's gas going for up there anyway?
$3.95 a gallon.
You're going cheaper than it is down here.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's because they know suckers.
That's because we got better food.
So I heard parts of the Midwest, it's $6.
Yeah, that's because there's a bunch of suckers out there.
Still cheap. It's more than $8 over here.
It's cheap compared to California.
Hey, Dominic, I made this today. It's a Darth Vader.
Eh.
It's upside down. Darth Vader clicker.
Oh, okay.
Then I got a hot one. I got the Winnie the Pooh ones.
Yeah.
My favorite one, ER.
Are you going to start selling your
I don't know
3D
what I'm gonna
prints?
do. And then the best of a desktop shit clicker.
TJ, do you see this?
And I made this for TJ, but he ain't getting it right away. Hey, Luigi. Luigi for TJ. A Luigi.
What do you think, Paul?
No, we're not interested.
No, do you think TJ will like those?
And Paul's not interested, but if he had something to keep his mind on stuff, he wouldn't be worried about drones and everything else.
Okay, here, I just went and looked it up. I was wrong on the gas prices. A week ago, the average gas price in Port Huron is $3.64 a gallon.
What is it now?
That's what it is. $3.64.
It's a week ago.
It's been that way for a month. How much is it there, Andrew?
About 420.
Good number.
Oh. Well, the UPS, occasionally I go to the UPS store. It's right next to the gas station. So you can look out the window, see the price. Frank Rizzo said 489.
Oh, okay.
Down by Kalamazoo. Is that south of you, Paul?
That's west of me.
West?
Yeah.
Okay.
So how can it be 489 there and 360 something by you?
Exactly.
I don't know.
That's a big price difference.
Yeah.
Well, because everybody's not driving to Port Huron to buy gas, I guess.
Well, out by Death Valley, it's
Well,
6 something.
if they're watching
and,
this stream, they might be.
well, it's 6 something in town, and it's 850 outside town before Death Valley. It's that last station for like 120 miles.
Mm.
Oh. What are you looking at? Port Huron, Michigan. 454, 457, 447, 449. And that's gas stations in your area.
I just Googled it.
Well, you better ask Google to get the right price because it's wrong. 459, 469, Speedway's 469, 472 at Speedway, 473, Marathon's 474, BP's 479. That's
Gitchy.
active right now, exactly.
Hey,
to the minute.
Gitchy.
And
I don't know. It's
Gitchy's
been so long since I bought gas. I couldn't tell you. So that's why I looked it
Must
up.
have been a while
I Googled-
then.
I Googled the average the gas price in Port Huron, Michigan. That's what I came up with.
Well, it's wrong.
Well, he did
Well, I went
say
to Gas Buddy. That's active right now.
He did say a week ago, but so prices may have changed.
They didn't change that much in a week.
Fucking have over here.
Ours went up 10 cents in a week.
Well, in a few months, mine's gone from about 350 to now 420. Since the Iran thing started. Oh, that should be good news.
What's that?
Gitchy said, you guys see where they are attaching daylight savings in a bill. No more charging clocks. Yay.
Who said that?
Gitchy.
I don't see her in here.
Gitchy do me?
I don't see her.
I don't see it in the chat either. So the last I've got
No,
is
it's always one person that has a problem.
giggles.
In Gitchy. So Gitchy put mine is 4.89 a gallon. And then you guys see where they attaching daylight savings in a bill. No
Basically, the
more
last
clock.
two chats.
Last two from Gitchy.
Okay, yep, I see it.
Like I said, I don't see her. Hold on. I'm trying to find a why.
707 and 708.
No, but like I said, I looked back all the way and I didn't see her at all.
Well, you got to go up and then come all the way back down on the screen again.
I did that. I refreshed it too.
Did you
I don't know
put?
how to do that. I refreshed it.
Did you
Now I
select
see it.
from?
Now I see it. When I had to
Yay.
refresh the whole thing. I had to not only do that, but I had to go back and make the chat start again.
Mhm.
AI's not your friend today.
Yeah.
Okay, Gitchy, what's his latest topic on the tweet?
Well, the question I have for Gitchy is, which are they going to make permanent? Daylight savings time all year round, or are they going to go back to regular time all year round?
They've been wanting to do daylight savings all year round.
Okay.
Florida and New York, they've wanted to change it to permanent daylight savings. But New York never acts on it. David, you have something from Laura.
Oh my God.
She said, David.
Yes, Laura. How can I help you?
Gitchy says check Trump's latest tweet.
So tweet and not on Truth.
Truth Social, or
Yay.
that's the only place he's really putting anything.
He's-
Huh?
A lot of his stuff's on Truth.
What?
Well, if you go on there, what you do is you put in daylight savings time change. See what it says.
Why am I giving y'all food? Y'all ate your dish. I just saw that.
You should know they always want more.
Don't ask me for any more.
They always want.
Yeah.
Mark knows that. Don't you, Mark?
I had two other people wanted to buy the drone too, but they will only offer me like $850 for it. And I said, no, I got a guy who's gonna buy it for $1,000. I said, I'll let y'all know, but I said he's gonna pay for it.
Yeah, you're getting cash.
So you had number one, and you had a backup at 854.
Yeah. And the
So-
reason I sold it for the price I sold it is because it only had like 35 flights on it. I got
Gitchy
that
says
last
her
year
dog, her
replaced.
dog is going through the zoomies. She'll be right back.
Your dog might be having zoomies because they want, oh yeah, food.
Well, they're just excited. Logie got so excited the other day, he's got a chunk of hair on the back that I've been trying to cut off and he won't let me near it. He was doing zoomies the other day, got excited. He was running so fast, a piece of hair fell off. It just jumped right off of him. I said, well, you need to do that more often. But if he's got a loose piece of hair, reach over there to grab that thing. See how fast you get bit.
Yeah.
The only time I can do anything is when he's having a seizure. When he has a seizure, I can roll him upside down and clean up everything quick. Because he can't fight me.
He won't.
Can or won't?
He can't. He can't because he's in that mindset of the seizure. As soon as he goes in that mindset and he's stiff and he can't move, man, I grab the scissors and start clipping everything I got to get off of him. And he's looking at me and he's looking at me a side eye like, I'm going to get your ass. But he can't. He can't do it, you know? And I could tell when he starts, his head's like this. He's like this. He's sitting there and he's stiff. And when I'm cutting and doing stuff, then I feel him start getting a little more relaxed and he's trying to turn his head. That's when I stop. Because it ain't going to be long before he can reach around and grab me, you know?
Like this.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. Lay down.
Oh, just remember primaries are coming up, Joe.
Yep. Yeah, I'm mad as hell about the one we had here. Because the one with Cassidy, I was telling Johnny the other day, I said, hold on a minute. I realized that after I sent my ballot in, right? And nothing on my ballot had anything about a Senate race. I had no Senate race on my ballot. All I had was a funding for something on mine.
Well, we got people on the ballot for governor, and several of the people running.
Yeah,
Nobody knows it.
the whole
Nobody
Senate race was
knows.
missing off mine.
Nobody knows a thing about them.
Yeah, so I just didn't understand it.
Like one of them's from halfway across the state. I'm like, I've never heard of you. Don't recognize your name. And you still haven't said past few months what you stand for.
Yep.
So how can you vote if you don't know what the person stands for?
You got a point.
Right, Dominic?
Yeah. Perfect.
I had a guy yesterday wanted to buy that mini V-copter from me. He came down and he said, I got it listed for 400. And he said, what's the best price you can give me? I said, 350. Because that's what I paid. 350 for it. He says, okay, let me get back with you. Comes back about an hour later and says, Best Buy's got it on sale for 250. I said, bitch. You know. So Best
You
Buy
should-
is selling the V-copter mini that we paid 300 for the promotion to get the kickstart. They're selling them now at Best Buy for 250.
Watch later, it'll go up.
I just got it in the box over here. I'm not even doing it. Cleo, go do something else. I'm done. I'm done with you right now. I'm done with you right now. You got treats.
Hey, Andrew.
You got treats and you got food. And you got tacos a little while ago. Leave me alone. So you're gonna have to go. And you got tomatoes. So go.
Joe,
Don't give me no crap. Don't
99 for it.
Don't come over here. So, hey, Dominic, so she looks at me and she's getting ready to bark at me. I said, don't you give me any crap, right? So then she
Yeah.
walks over to me and puts her head against me and love me like, oh, give me a tummy, please. It ain't gonna work. I don't care how sweet you're being. I'm not giving you anything else right now. You gotta wait. Wait till I get your pill. You get something when I get your pill. I bought that $7 meal. I got a chicken, a chicken chalupa, a taco, and a burrito, right? The burrito's in the refrigerator. I couldn't even eat it.
That's quite a lot for $7. That's
Yeah, it's a good deal. $7. Plus, you want to hear the best part? I got it on the Upside app. Upside is a gas app, right? But they also give you money back for food. So
Right.
I claimed the offer that Taco Bell had, and it was 27% back. So I'll get 27% of that back. About $1, what, 54, something like that. So I paid seven something for it with tax, and I'll get $1.54 back on the Upside. It's cheaper for me to go to Sam's and get my gas than to buy gas out in town with that app. But if I want to get fast food, I can get fast food with that app. And as long as I pay with the same card, I get the money back. So it's at least it's good for something, you know?
Yeah.
I've only used it 3 times and I got over $10 back already. It's not bad. I feel bad about one thing. I had that rubberized hood. That rubberized hood that I was bringing to give them to go with the controller. And I took it out the car the other day because it heat and I forgot to put it back.
Yeah.
I had to go retrieve Boone again.
No.
Did you have the door closed?
Yeah, I got the door closed now. He's inside.
I mean, before was the gate thing where you come in and out?
What's that? No.
Was
I
it-
mean, out of the backyard, I had to retrieve him.
That's not what I'm saying. Did you hear the thing where you could come in and out before you went and got them?
No, I went
screen.
out the back door.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I know he
I'm
was
not
in the
understanding
backyard.
what you're saying.
He was
I
in the
have the back
backyard.
door that's got the magnetic screens on it.
You had the
Goes into the backyard.
It was open into the backyard, but he wouldn't come back in.
No, he doesn't automatically come back in. I got to go out and get his ass.
He'll
He
come
goes
in when he's
around
tired.
over by the fence on the other side of the garage, and he's looking, peering through the little slits in the fence at the squirrels.
Well, yeah, because he's got squirrels and he got something better to look at.
Yeah, he'll come in when he gets bored.
When he's tired, he'll come in.
No, he won't. What he does is he goes over and lays down over there, and then he starts digging holes.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to go fill the holes back in. He's a little wild child.
No, he's just a vegan.
Dominic, what are you up to today?
Well, I'm gonna.
Is it still foggy there?
Yep, it still is.
Wow.
It's not what 9:20. No, I'm having. I'm actually going to have a lunch to celebrate my birthday and two other people's birthdays. So because two other people I know that have it within a block near me, we've decided instead of having 3 different lunches, we'll just all bunch together and
We're
have
gonna
one.
have a joint birthday lunch.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Now, where do you go?
We're going to a place that's sort of an Asian fusion restaurant. There's a fusion of different types of cuisines and a bit of an
Indian,
Asian
Japanese.
flavour to it as well.
Sounds
It's
good.
one of them where you look at the menu and go, "I'll just take the
Hamburger.
patchy one, please."
Yeah.
That's
Take a
page one,
hamburger.
mate.
Yeah.
There is quite a bit
It's
of
chilled
difference
off here too. I don't know what's temperature
Indian,
there, Joe.
Pakistani, and Bangladeshi food.
Yeah. Actually, I don't mind Bangladeshi food.
It's 49 degrees here, Joe.
Well, you're only 30 degrees less than me right now.
30 degrees makes a big difference on this end because, you know, you got to have a coat on and all kinds of stuff.
Well, we're down to about 11 degrees now.
Yeah, we're about the same.
Yep.
And it's going to be up at about 20 again tomorrow during the day.
Brenda says she loves it when her dog has the zoomies outside.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the zoomies.
Your mine has the zoomies in here. He'll run up and down the hallway as fast as he can. Tina will lay there and look at him like, what the hell are you running for?
Precious got past that. She's just used to
It is currently
Regardless.
14 degrees, and it's going to get up to 27 today.
Now, Cleo will follow me to the back
not here.
halfway, and then if I don't say anything to her, she'll come back and get right at the front of the hallway right here. And I'll
You
turn
now
around and say, you
think
coming?
this-
And she'll run as fast as she can to me. And then she'll lean her head against me and I'll pet her. And then she'll run all the way back to the front and I'll say, come back. Before she gets back, she'll turn around and run back. And she'll do that as like 5 or 6 times before she gives up.
Really? Getting her
It's-
exercise in, huh?
It's
Yeah, but I don't want her
15,
to run her that much, you know.
There's a
15
possibility of 37 on Monday.
it's 15 at
Yay.
the moment, and we've
No,
got
not yay. How about no? Pack it in.
That sounds perfect.
we've got a high of 24 tomorrow. Well, today.
Yeah, perfect for you. Not for me.
It's 15 right now. And It's only going to go down to 14.
I told you, I'm not gonna give you anything till the time to get your pill. You gotta wait. See, she wants
No,
something,
sir,
and
we
Loki's
can't.
trying to egg her on. Tino's back of me sleeping, snoring. He don't give a shit.
Only 21 on Saturday. Cloudy and sunny spells.
Put that
Sunday
move that asshole over her.
24.
We'll really
Monday
get yourself in trouble.
29. Tuesday 27. Wednesday 25.
That's all Celsius, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 30. Hey Google, what is
30's
37
around
degrees
86.
in Fahrenheit?
And Thursday 25. Friday 25.
98.6.
23.
30?
Sunday 23.
No, that's 37 is 98.6.
That's what I just said, 37.
I thought you said 30. Sorry.
No, on Monday
Yeah.
is a possibility of 37. So it's
Nice.
98.6, and the humidity is great because it's only going to be in the 40s.
Oh,
Well,
good.
you should have known that because that's body temperature.
Yeah, body temperature is 37. So to have the outside and the inside temperature exactly the same
So
is
that means
perfect.
you guys should go all run around naked.
Yep.
No, what happens is I sit in between two fans, one there, and just go boom, and the rest of the world can just fuck off because it'll be too hot.
Yeah.
Captain
And I have
Maria's
to have
guest
all my-
didn't show up.
I have to have all my medication with me.
So I finally got that stuff boxed up for my son. His pots, his pots, his silverware, a coffee pot, all the lids in his air fryer. It fits in the P1S box, perfect with all the padding I have and everything. I mean, I got it to where nothing moves, right? 45 pounds. That's how much it weighs.
Where you got to ship it to?
Well, it's going to North Carolina.
Okay.
So I told him, I said, let me check. I put it on ShipStation, the one I ship through, because I get a business discount. And for UPS ground, which is 2 to 4 days, $100 insurance, the shipping cost is normally $94.13.
Jesus Christ.
Right? My label's only going to cost me $45.
Because of your discount?
Yeah.
Again,
So you'll
Jesus
get it
Christ.
for $45.67 to ship it, and you'll get it 2 to 4 days. And that's cheaper than him going trying to buy it to set it again.
Sure.
So I told him, I said, when you get paid tomorrow, send me the money.
Couldn't you have sent it to Nick?
No, it's going to Nick. It's going, what do you mean, in the military?
Yeah.
No, he's on a ship. It's a whole different story. I was sending it to Nick's address. But it's still got to go through UPS.
So you can't
Nick's
send it.
He doesn't live on base.
You can't
They
send
live
it
on
by British Forces.
out in New Bern, North Carolina.
Yeah.
But for $45, you know what the bad part is? I'm gonna call UPS and say, come pick that bitch up. I ain't carrying it down them stairs. Because I could schedule a delivery and have them come get it, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, did
gonna
you
say,
see
come get it?
one of them videos I sent you about the food?
What about it?
The one that was showing you the various different dishes, like ham hocks and
No, I didn't see
turkey
that.
and cabbage and stuff like that. That was in Wilson, North Carolina.
Okay. Oh man. Oh yeah, that was. That's right. They got a place in South Carolina called Skelly's, outside of Aiken. It's a little farm, and they take all their chickens, everything. They have a chicken farm, they have a regular farm, and everything they grow there, they go ahead and serve inside their little restaurant 5 days a week, right? And I tell you, when you go get green string beans that's fresh off the bush, and it's year round. So I don't know how they do it year round. They must have some. They must have some way to preserve them. You know, to be fresh. And these things, I mean, oh man, they just melt in your mouth. These are so good. The chicken, the fried chicken is unbelievable.
I can do that. I just down the allotment and pick some off the what's it? Off the runners. We grow beans, peas.
Peregrine Falcon. Do you see it on the TV?
Yep,
Yeah.
he's been there.
He's eating another bird.
I will decline watching that.
He's eating a cockatiel.
Yeah.
Well, what the hell is he doing over there?
It's the Canadian Grand Prix this weekend, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Don't know. There's not been any much Grand Prix going on because of.
No, it was in Miami last weekend.
Yep.
What's he called? Alanetti, something like that.
Hey, Dominic. I'm
Yep.
having Air 2S withdrawals.
but
I like that drone. That's the worst part about it. That's was one of my favorites.
you got the Mavic 3.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
he
Air
hasn't, got
3S too.
he hasn't got the RC controller for it anymore. He sold it with the Air 2S.
No. I got the RC Pro still. I sold the RC1.
Uh-huh. Right.
So I still had the Pro controller with the Mavic 3.
Yeah. But you got the two champions.
I'm happy with that one, you know. And I got Air 3S, you know, so that's even better. That's why I said, let me just go ahead and do that. I wanted to see how much I could get for it. I had a feeling I could get that. I've
Well,
actually thought
he's-
about selling the Mavic 3.
That sucker sure is picking it apart.
And if I did sell the Mavic 3, the only reason I wouldn't sell it is because of the camera. You know?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So Captain Ray's guest just finally showed up.
Yeah.
Greg Norman, isn't it? Not
Yeah,
Greg
Norman.
Jeff
Norman.
Norman. Close
Jeff
enough.
Norman.
Jeff
Greg
Norman.
Greg
Greg Norman,
was
close
the
One
dog.
enough.
of the Norman, some Norman.
The great
Yeah.
white shark. Yeah.
He's dead.
Hey, he's not. Greg Norman's not dead.
No, he's not.
I thought he was. No, he's not dead. You're right. He's not.
He was running Live Golf Tour.
Yeah.
He's not. I'm thinking of the guy that died in the plane with a couple other people. That they all
Payne
asphyxiated.
Stewart.
Payne Stewart.
Yeah, it might have been it.
The one that always used to wear the +4s.
Yeah. I love the way he dressed.
And be dressed in the state colours of wherever they were playing or something.
Mm.
Yeah, he was always dressed pretty cool. He was dressed like somebody playing golf needed dress.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he wore a proper cap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
not one of
Yeah.
these baseball hats.
But you guys, I'm jumping off. I'm gonna go.
I was just about to say,
Yeah, let's shut
you
her
beat me
down.
to it.
Yeah,
I
I
was
beat you
just,
to it.
Okay, everybody. We'll see all of you again in the morning.
Bye all.
Yeah.